Hello everybody, welcome to Movie Master, where we rank, review, trailer react, and talk about movies and TV shows. So with that, we're going to be ranking all 4 Avengers movies from worst to best, and hopefully this will be good. And remember, I forgot to mention this in the early videos, in the early videos of 2021 and some of the other videos last year. My opinion is not always your opinion. You do not have to think or agree with what I say. Okay? Now with that, let's get on with it. Let's get on with this. I don't script this. But anywho, getting on with it, this will be ranking the first 4 movies. If you want to see my Iron Man video, it'll be uploaded later. And like I said in the Iron Man video and in the Cars video, well, at least what I said in the Cars videos, I upload these out of order. And in the Iron Man video, I said this video will already be up. So you'll be seeing this video up today. This video will be uploaded today on Saturday. But yeah, by next week on Tuesday, you'll see a schedule made up. And a hint is that Tuesday will be one of the uploading days I do. I'll probably skip a day or two and upload on certain days. So expect those days soon. So yeah, expect some uploads on certain days. So yeah, like on this channel, you'll expect uploads on 3 days. On my second channel, I'll expect them on random days. They have random days. They don't come up in certain category or order. And yeah, and some might come out on different days. So yeah. But now my headphone's hitting 20%, so I better rush through this video. So let's get on with it. At number 4 is Avengers Age of Ultron. This is a sequel to the original Avengers movie. Now, this is the second to last one that ends Phase 2. It's an alright movie. It expands upon the characters. It introduces us Wanda, Vision, Quicksilver, Ultron, and many more ideas. It expands more on the idea of the Infinity Stones. The first Infinity Stone was seen in Thor with the Tesseract. It was seen on the post-credit scene for Thor 1. Captain America and Avengers both teased the fact of the Infinity Stones, and Thanos appeared in the post-credit scene for Avengers. In Thor the Dark World, the Ether made its appearance, and it's revealed that the Infinity Stones are coming, and Thanos is looking for them. Guardians of the Galaxy, Thanos is looking for the stones. He wants the stones, and he wants them to take out half of the population. Age of Ultron, the Mind Stone. The Avengers have been trying to take down every Hydra race since S.H.I.E.L.D. fell, taking all the info they can and defeating them down before Thor leaves to go back to Asgard permanently. With this, they find Loki's scepter. Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda, puts a vision in Tony's head of the Avengers dead. Thanos killed nearly all of them. Hulk, arrows in his back. Cap's shield broken, him dying. Hawkeye nearly knocked out, barely able to stay alive. Black Widow also knocked out, dead likely. Thor, his hammer's on the ground and his body's laying down on the ground. And Tony's fear gets the better of him, so he builds a system that can help him. Ultron. And what happens is the system goes wild and damages drivers due to fear, and realizes that the Avengers aren't the heroes they say they are. They're the villain, and that they're the virus that should be extinguished, but not by extinguishing it fully, but destroying the entire planet. So Ultron vows to destroy Earth and everything around it. He decides that he wants to destroy the Earth and burn everything up. So Ultron sends out his minions to destroy them. The Avengers have to fight back, and they gain some new allies in Vision, Jarvis being put into the mind, with the Mind Stone being put into a body, becoming Vision. Wanda and Quicksilver joining the team as Avengers. And this movie's really good. It's not a bad movie. I don't mind it. And overall, it's a good movie, but it's still an issued movie. With this one, Joss Whedon behind the scenes got less freedom than he could before. And not to mention that another character was also cut from this film. Well, not really cut. He died in this film. He appeared in. The only new Avenger that didn't make it out alive, and actually the only Avenger, was Quicksilver. He died saving Hawkeye. So it was quite sad that he died, but the X-Men were using the exact same one played by Peter, somebody, no offense to the actor, I'll leave his name in the description below, and name of the one who played Quicksilver in the movies. In the description below, sorry. I'm mumbling my words. Ultron was a badass villain, and the events of Age of Ultron will go to shape the future of the MCU. That's what I liked about the Avengers movies, especially the first two. They go on to shape what comes after. Iron Man shaped what the MCU would start to be like. Avengers what shaped what the future of the MCU could be, and what it could do with Disney under its wing. Well, no, with Marvel under Disney's wing. Avengers Age of Ultron showed the future that could happen, and then Infinity War is coming. That's coming soon. So yes, after that we have number 3, Avengers Infinity. Number 3, Avengers 2012. This is the first Avengers movie. I love this movie. I grew up with this movie. This is the third movie I went to go see in cinemas. The first two movies were Cars 2, as it's mentioned in the Cars video, and Kung Fu Panda 2, which I'll probably mention in my ranking of the Kung Fu Panda movies. And after that was Avengers, which I'm mentioning in this video. I'll mostly be all the films I've seen in cinemas up to now will be probably ranked from worst to best. So, Iron Man 3 has already been ranked from worst to best. So has Big Hero 6. I will not be bringing that in the list, it's its own show. And, yeah. All different types of movies will be ranked from worst to best. But with that, Avengers 1 is a good movie. I really like how it ends Phase 1 with a big bang, and it should perfectly, since the first 5 movies were setting up the idea of the Avengers. Iron Man introduced the idea of the Avengers, that got the fans hyped up. Iron Man Incredible Hulk teased it. Iron Man 2 explored more of the Avengers initiative, and more of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thor showed all the other areas of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Captain America showed S.H.I.E.L.D. before it was S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. before it was S.H.I.E.L.D. And it showed us what the Avengers are and will become and would become in Avengers. The movie's good. I really find Joss Whedon is the perfect director to do this. It's a lot harder to turn film with humor in it. He was the perfect director to do these movies. And the Justice League movies, he would have been the perfect director if he did it in his way. I will be ranking the Justice League movies, including the Snyder Cut, when I am able to get a hold of the Snyder Cut. I'll be watching the episodic versions and the 4-hour-long cut. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be so long. But yeah, if I can, I'll get a subscription to HBO Max and watch the Snyder Cut and all the DCEU movies, and I'll get back to you with a ranking on that. So yeah, more information on that later. But yeah, Avengers is a good movie. I found it an awesome movie to watch as a kid. My dad took me to see this, and I was so excited because one, I got me a Lego set. It was Jay's jet, that his weapon, the lightning nunchucks, could turn into a jet. So this was awesome. That was awesome. I still have the set, but it's under my bed in pieces, like all my other Ninjago Season 8 sets. And there's a legacy version of the re-release, so yeah. But with that, Avengers, was a good movie. It's better than its sequel, and it's not as good as the 2 movies that come after, but it's a good movie, and I loved seeing it when I was a kid, and I loved getting it on DVD. I even have the Lego Marvel Avengers video game on Xbox 360 and PS4. I plan to get it on PS3 and maybe Xbox One, depending on how I feel. If I want to get the Xbox Series X, I'm not going to get the previous Xbox nor Xbox One. I don't want to get either one of those consoles. Maybe the Xbox, not the Xbox One. I'll just skip to the Series X. The PlayStations, they have issues. You can't count on the backwards compatibility on all games. So I'll get all the PS4 consoles separate. No, not PS4, PlayStation consoles separately. So we can go to Spider-Man. But off track, Avengers is a good movie, and I really liked the movie. It was sad that the Tyrant game never got released, but besides the fact that the Tyrant game was never really going to be tied into the plot of the film, one draft was there was going to be a bit like the other games. It's going to be a bit of an open world Avengers game that had nothing to do with that movie, nothing to do with the plot of the movie. It would have something to do with the Skrulls, and it was going to be a more combat centered, very much like the Arkham games. I don't know what's like the similar styles of the Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man PS4, or a similar style of that. But people complained a lot about those type of games, so they made it a first-person game. But the game never got lifted off its feet and got cancelled. I was really sad because it looked like a really interesting game from the point of view that should have been good. But Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, or Marvel's Alliance, I think, ended up getting released like a year or two before that, so it was basically kind of like a tie to the Avengers game. So yeah. But yeah, with that is at number 3, and number 2 is Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War is the culmination of nearly all the movies. All the satisfaction goes into one big crossover. And it's a great crossover movie. It was a saddening movie. It was a happy movie. It was a funny movie. And spoilers for those of you who haven't seen it. Most of you have seen it, but it was a sad movie. Spider-Man got dusted. A lot of other heroes got dusted. A lot of people died. 50% of the population dusted. With no hope, they gave up. The 50 remaining gave up. Avengers Infinity War is a great crossover and culmination of all the films before it. The sequel that will come after it, Endgame, would be truly the endgame of its story. And I really liked Infinity War. I saw it in cinemas 3 years ago when it came out. I never got to see it when it straight on came out. I think I saw the first 2 when they both came out. I did not see the 3rd and 4th one when they came out. I was at my nan's when this came out in New Zealand. No, I do believe I was in New Zealand. I was in Tokoro or at my nan's when the movie came out. So either I was in Tokoro going to see it with my dad on the day it came out, or I was in Auckland on the day it came out in New Zealand. Or, yeah, either I was in Tokoro when it came out and I went to go see it with my dad, or I was in Auckland so I had to go see it at a later point in time with my dad. All the tickets got sold out. So yeah, Avengers Infinity War was a really great movie. I loved the movie. It was a great combination, and it was really awesome, but sad seeing how the first time the heroes lost, which is a rare thing for the hero to lose. So yeah. And it was really disappointing, and I was really waiting for the sequel. The sequel was amping it up, even the post-credit scene, especially teasing Captain Marvel. So yeah. At number 1 is Avengers Endgame. This is the final movie in the whole story. 23 movies leading up to this moment. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Captain America 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Captain Marvel all led up to this one moment that would finish it all. And just like that, the Avengers came and gone. Avengers Endgame came and gone. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen, and it's going to be my favorite Avengers movie forever, depending on when the sequel comes out. It was a great movie. I loved it. It culminated. It paid off in every way. If you're a hardcore MCU fan, it paid off in every way possible. It paid off in a sad way and in a good way. And it really came full circle with Iron Man's story. And spoilers. If you've not seen Endgame, get off this video now and go see Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War now. If you have Disney Plus, go see those movies. If you have the DVD, go get it. Go get it and put it in there. If you don't have it, drive down to your local store where it sells the movie. Get it either on Blu-ray or digital HD, depending on what DVD player you own, or PlayStation console, PS3, PS4, and PS5. Shove it in there and watch that movie. either Endgame or Infinity War, or both. This movie pays off in ways you never thought it could. It's a great movie. It's awesome. Endgame was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and I'm happy that it's the #1 grossing movie, highest grossing movie. My classmates don't believe me, because they don't believe me. They're big fans of Avatar. No offense to Avatar fans. But it did get beaten by Endgame. So Endgame's now the highest grossing film, no matter how much they don't want to believe it. This is one of the biggest budget movies to make. Not one of the biggest budget, but one of the biggest movies Disney made to date. Don't think any movie could top this movie yet. But with that, the movie was great, awesome, best thing you could have asked for. It was truly an Endgame. With that, that's my ranking of all 4 Avengers movies. Expect the Flash season 6 and the Batman movies and Harry Potter. Expect the Flash and Batman movies and the Harry Potter movies and this one to be uploaded on Sunday. So yeah, expect it to be uploaded on Sunday. And yeah. So see you guys, and thank you. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share it with family and friends, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any movie masterful content. Depending on what version you are, just click the notification bell. Thank you, and see you guys. Goodbye.